Welcome back to Red Feather Farms. It's a nice morning here. It is probably the coolest morning we've had in a long time. So I'm out this morning. We're going to do a little video. We're making a gate. I've got the video that you'll see in this one, and then we'll tag this video in that one. I'm going to show you how to hang the gate and set for the latch today. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to dig some post holes. And we're going to put that pipe in, concrete it in. We'll get the gate hung, and this is just life on a farm, guys. You're always building the gate, repairing the gate, making the gate, moving the gate. You know, especially when you got livestock, it's all about the gates. So follow along with me. We're going to dig and see what we got. Now, I'm not going to China, but I am going to try to get down in this gravel. As you can hear, this is a little, we may have hit rock already. So that means this gate, this post has to go right where it goes, right where we've got it. So that means this may be a fun time in the fact that I may have to go get a rock bar and go to busting this out. So I don't know how big this hole is going to end up being by the time we get this rock busted out of here and things going. So follow with me. I'll do this in segments. I'll go find my rock bar and we'll be back. All right, guys, I went and found my handy dandy rock bar. This is solid steel. This one's been around for several years. It's got a point on one end, and if you can see up close, you can tell it's pounded a few rocks. On the other end, you've got a blade, and that's sometimes for help prying. The front end's good, the pointed end's good for busting up. So we're going to do a few of these, and I'm probably going to turn the sound off, just from the standpoint that it's going to get loud. Okay, I'll walk you through it with a voiceover. This is about 15 to 20 pounds of steel. So it will get your attention right up quick. You don't want to have to do this all day. Now, if you're lucky enough to live on a piece of ground that doesn't grow rocks, well, you're lucky. Here in Osage County, the best thing we grow is rocks. And when you're down here like this, you just dig a while and you break it up for a while. And you dig a while and you break up for a while. That sounds good and solid again. You can see the ground move. You know there's some big rock under there. It's a slow process. You can see rocks dropping out. Now, when I get this hole dug, we'll set this hole with concrete, or set that post down in here with concrete. And she'll stay. So it's just going to be pounding a little and digging a little. I don't want to make this hole too big, because the bigger I make this hole, the more rock I got to dig out. Sometimes you got to dig a little bigger just to get the rocks out. Now, it was a big change for me. I grew up in East Texas on blackland mud, we'll call it. And you could build a fence wherever you wanted that fence. Now, in the hot summertime, that blackland mud was set up like concrete. You'd have to dig through it. You had to pick your right time of year. But, you know, you could put a fence where you wanted it. I moved up here to Osage County, and I learned a fence goes where a fence wants to go. Ooh, it's solid. Guys, I can see sparks fly down in this hole. Now, sometimes we get lucky and we get through a layer of that rock, and then it's nice digging after that. I don't know that this morning is going to be that morning. I would like to get this down about, if I could, about 2.5 foot. And then we'll put some concrete in and get this post to set. You know, some people say, Dwayne, you ought to go to the gym and work out. You know, all you do is work on the farm. You need to go to the gym, work out, lift weights. Well, maybe do some cardio. I've got my own exercise regimen right here on the farm. Just stuff like this. I don't have to worry about what exercise I did today and what exercise I'm going to do tomorrow. All I've got to do is what needs to be done on the farm today and what needs to be done on the farm tomorrow. Now, as y'all know, if you can see, that's pretty dry. We've been dry here. So that doesn't make digging any easier, really. I wished I could share with y'all just how heavy that thing is. And as you go down in the hole, I think this is physics, but the further you go down in that hole, I think the bar decides that the rocks are stronger down there, and so the bar gets heavier the further you go down in that hole. Now, I don't know if there's a scientific way to explain that other than your arms are giving out, but it sure seems like it sometime that bar gets heavier. Now, as I'm digging this hole, you'll see me turn the post hole diggers one direction. Then I'll come in and chop around on the side. Oh, we knocked a big old rock out. All I'm doing is just kind of reaching and scraping the bottom of that hole till I get enough to turn loose that I can dig it out. I'd rather do it with these post hole diggers than I had that thing. These aren't as heavy. Now, what I will do when we go to put this concrete back in this hole is I will take some of these bigger rocks, put down in there, put a little concrete in, put some of these heavier rocks in, or these rocks in. And what that does is helps take up some of that space that's in there. Therefore, I don't use as much concrete. I'll try to keep facing if I can. I know you really don't want to see my backside. Even though that may be my best side. And yeah, those of you out there going, Dwayne, you're putting this on YouTube. Why didn't you shave before you come out here? Well, I wanted to take advantage of as much cool weather as I could. When I get through with all this today, I got to go in and clean up. And so my theory is I wasn't going to waste time nor water. I got some friends of mine, there they are. They're coming up to go fish. So I'm going to continue on. I'm going to meet them. Thanks for watching, folks. And until next time, if you like what we do here on Red Feather Farms, like and subscribe, tell a friend, leave us a comment. May the sun shine on your face, the wind be to your back, and your footsteps be sure.